Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing well. So yeah, so apologies for no stream yesterday. I did post about it in a few places, but basically we're getting loads of paint work done in the house and pretty much couldn't get access to where the router was, so I just wasn't able to stream. But that is now all done, so we should be back to normal. So I wanted to catch up on this stream, so we'll do this one today and then we should be back to normal schedule after that. Well might be an overstatement, I'd say I'm doing mid. I think that's how I feel a lot of the time. As long as you're not doing badly, that's the main thing. Also, just bear with me while I get the map up for the next bit. How have you managed not having internet with difficulty? At first I thought, oh, I'll just play some Monster Hunter Wilds because, you know, you can technically play it offline, but when I went to play it, Steam said, oh, your save might not be saved with, you know, might not be synced with the Steam cloud, so you might lose all your progress if you play. And I didn't really fancy losing all my progress, so... It's probably the most I've used the Switch in a couple of years. Yeah, I mean, it probably would have been fine, but... Yeah, I just didn't want to risk it. I played a little bit of GU. I'm very early in the game, and I got to Cephadrome and hated it. My experience with Cephadrome was basically, because I think I was using Longsword, was basically run near Cephadrome, get hit by the tailspin, run near Cephadrome, get hit by the tailspin, run near Cephadrome, get hit by the tailspin. It was incredibly irritating. So yeah, just while we're getting started, so Phantasy Star II should be back more or less every Wednesday again now, obviously today being an exception. We'll probably do it for a few weeks, and then maybe about every month or so we'll take like a week off from it to do something else, just so we can vary things up a little bit. If you fancy doing MSG and multiplayer, let me know. So yeah, one final thing as well, just while we're getting started. We have a mascot for the Phantasy Star II streams. I've finally got the little figure of Nate. She has arrived. So she's going to be the little mascot for the Phantasy Star II streams. Hi, Drac. Yeah, it's like a little gacha. I mean, it's quite hard for the camera to focus on it, but it's like a little gachapon figure. I saw one on eBay, and I thought I immediately had to have it. I think it's pretty much the only figure you can get from Phantasy Star II that I've seen anywhere, so... I think there is still one on eBay, but unfortunately, I mean, you're not paying gacha prices for them, unfortunately. But I think that's like the first time I've seen it on eBay in months and months, so they just do not come up very often. There is one of Red Ring Rico in the same series as well, so I need to get that next. So we are up to the point in the game, I believe, where we need to go to the control tower, which is a piece up there. Terrifies me. And I think we need to get some card keys so that then we can go and unlock the dams, I believe. So this is where we go to the guide. Of course it's gacha prices. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if you think of it that way, yeah. Cease guide, explore and live little. If I just explored in this game, I would never get anything done. Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to sing Live and Learn in chat, that's fine. It's about the only way you're going to get Live and Learn on the stream, so... So apparently we need to go to Piata. think it is hanging on the edge of tomorrow, I think. Also, we have so much money. How are we doing for items before we do head there? Welcome back to the internet. Oh, thanks, Remote. It's good to be back. You don't realise how little you can actually do without the internet until you don't have it. Let's buy a few trimats. So yeah, I think the plan is we should be back to more or less normal stream pattern again. So Sunday there should be a stream as normal, and then it should just be Wednesday and Sundays again. Maybe Kane will blast through the dams. Sleep, that's about it, and wake up because you want to play it. That should do for now. You're going to attempt to catch a LG, Chris. Wish me luck. Good luck. Yes, apparently we need to go north. I missed. I see your streak of finding all the rare enemies are still going in PSR. So it's one of these annoying parts where there's like only a specific part of the town that you can actually go north on. Which seems to differ depending on where on the map you are. Thank you for the follow, Mummy ASMR. I don't think it's there. I think it's further down. I know there's like a bit of the town that sticks out. It was Mummy ASMR. Oh, where is it? There's like a little bit on the town that like sticks off to the left a bit. But you can only access it from a certain part of the map, and it's really irritating to find where. It's not there. I'm just going to look at a map on PSK of this place. No, it's not for music, so I've already got music on Rolf. It is for... it says here actually, yeah, so apparently if I go to the hospital and then go left from the hospital, there should be an extra bit. It's to go to the control tower. Apparently you have to go in there. I know that's the part that you need music for. So there's the hospital there. It says go left from the hospital. When you reach the hospital, go left. There is a tree there. I wonder if I need to like go round this way or something. I really don't like this town, just mainly for the amount of NPCs in it as well. Is it here? Aha, is this it? Yeah, so you have to go specifically here. Otherwise you just can't get to this part. Have I talked to this guy? I've seen your face somewhere. Biohazards are gone, but the heavy atmosphere of this planet somehow stays the same. It's very philosophical. Hey, have you met any Dizzo people? We don't understand what they're saying. They're also liars, have warped minds, and are really nasty. So the Dizzorians are still lying, apparently, 1,000 years later. Okay, so apparently we're going this tower. Hey, we've actually got some different dungeon music. The left side of this town is full of liars. Yeah, that is also a trick track, isn't it? Trick track never ends in this game, I swear. Let's save it because God knows what's in here. New trick track just dropped. Must be politicians, yeah, I guess. Guess I need to go to the north and then left. Okay. I'm pretty sure there is a map for this place. Right, which I really appreciate because the dungeons in this game. Never-ending trick track sounds like a dream come true. I mean, I'm not against it. Hey, Def, hope you're doing okay. Okay, so just give me a second to work out this. Okay, that looks pretty simple, actually. Famous last words. Oh, it's these dudes again. Now try and remember these. I'm pretty sure Aegir was the one that hits multiples. I think it was more like one group of enemies, so I think it'll hit both of them as gammas. It'll be easy. Why do I hear Biomalay music? I said, oh, this floor looks easy. Well, the layout looks easy. Passion Flame. I think everyone else should be okay just attacking, honestly. He is very twitchy, isn't he? And are just generally obliterating everything as usual. It's been a while. It has, yeah. Obviously, I wanted to take a week off from it just to play something else for a bit, but then I've obviously had a few days without internet as well, so that's why the stream's on a Thursday this week instead. You forgot how wacky the robot designs were. I'm still convinced that the robot that was on the right, I'm still convinced that that influenced the Tolo design in PSO. It looks too familiar. For a second there, I thought my sitter was glitching from the noises. No, any glitch noises are probably from this. Honestly, the main thing I'm fighting here is just the parallax effect again. So there are a lot of warps in this place. You know what I said about it looking easy? What I didn't realise is that the entire perimeter of the tower is entirely warp points. I'm pretty sure most of them just go to rooms with some boxes though. Yeah, exactly, yeah, it looks easy. Again, famous last words. I think, don't we just got the one at the left? Okay, so which chute is that in the picture? I'm having like basically like cross-reference everything. Right, so which one is this? Because there's basically two parts of the map that look identical. Okay, so... I think I know which one it is. Phantasy Star II inspired self-core Pokemon. I remember doing the self-core building when I was a kid. So we go as far over as we can. I've never had those ones. Those ones on the left are new robots. Wire face. Could be parallax and shuttle travel sounds, aka what it sounds like inside a black hole. That is a really good point, yeah. They're called wire face, but the only part of it that isn't wired is the face. I mean, these enemies so far, they don't feel too difficult. They do quite a bit of damage, but they're fairly easy to kill. That's why we have all the monomates. So, Hunitailin, Kane, and maybe Anna. Ironic insults to overload the central computing system. This sounds like a very sort of upbeat version of Trick Track. Okay, so the one I need to take is, so it's above this block here, and then one to the right. So this one, I think. Watching Nate take on monsters with a crowbar was different. I still have a suspicion that the near weapons, although they were called bars, I still have a suspicion that it's maybe short for barbs, as in like a barb claw. That would make a lot more sense, but that's why they've gone haywire. The inability to compute a paradox has sent them into a blind rage. Okay, so go down past two chutes and then veer off to the left. Okay, well that seems to make sense so far. And take this. From here on, just have to keep on taking the chute to the right. I'm assuming you mean this one here? Yeah, must be, because it's the only place I can go. Again, really hard to see the background because of all the parallax effects. This really does feel like the Sylph Club building. Is there a chute up here? No. So I guess we take that one. Okay, there is two to choose from here, which I really don't like. What scares me, it says the chute above it, which does not seem to match with what I have. Yeah, exactly, yeah, door 1, 2, or 3 vibe. And we are absolutely rolling in money at the minute. The dungeons will make you wish you could revive Nair back. I want Nair back already. She was like twice as high as everyone else. Okay, so now the scary bit. Because I can't go up there. It says from here on, just keep on taking the chute to the right, and at the end the chute is above it. I'm guessing by the right, does it mean the right of the chute you came out of, or the furthest right? It might be hard to see, but there's 3 options I've got here. I'm in like the center one here. I guess, did I come up this first one? So this one here. Because if I came up that chute, then I've got 2 more options, so I can probably disqualify that one. All it says, Drac, is it just says once you get to a point I was at a bit earlier, it just says keep on taking the chute to the right, and at the end the chute just above it. Now I can't go up here, so there's no chute above. So the only option I've got is one of these 2 chutes. So this one or the one to the right. Yeah, I guess I guess most warps do have warps back, don't they? So we'll try this one then. Okay, I mean, that's to the right. Okay, now I seem to be back here. Does this just loop back? This is the same place, isn't it? So I guess it... Use it again, what? This one? Oh, okay. And then up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, it's basically bouncing you back between another warp point, isn't it? Please give me the dungeons from Phantasy Star I back. We have a piano. Now, at this point, the guide just in big, huge capital letters just says, do not touch the piano. It just says, use music instead, which I guess makes sense with it being a piano. Do all dungeons have these maze gimmicks? It seems that way so far. Rolf, your time has come. You want me to touch it? I'm going to save it beforehand. Right, we've saved. Here's a keyboard. Oh, here's some music too. Shall I touch it? Yeah. Yeah, no. And that's why we have quick load. So yeah, for anyone doing this, don't touch the piano. So instead, Rolf plays some soothing jams. Didn't really sound like a piano, but alright, I'll take it. Rolf uses music successfully. It does kind of sound like sort of pizza music part 2, doesn't it? Okay, it made a noise. And it says go around to the upper part. Well, first, the bullets are here. Nothing will ever beat the pizza music, my beloved. Hopefully they bring it back at some point. Still one of the coolest enemies. Casual missile strike kill streak. Remind me what sag is. Is that like sagage or is it sag something else? Because I know what Gaj does. Yeah, we have Metal Man and Mecha Man. Just to distinguish them, you know, just so you know which one's which. Taking on the robot police after playing the piano baffled me. Yeah, this game's a bit wild. Minor mechanical damage to every robot in combat causes 16 and 24. That sounds alright. Let's try it. I mean, it said 16 to 24. I did 39, but I'll take it. I wonder if like 16 and 24 is like the base damage and then maybe it scales off your stats or something. Yeah, it could also be, I suppose, if the 39 is split between them. It depends if it works a bit like how Anna's attacks do. Because Anna's attacks, as you've seen before, will show like a huge number when she attacks if she hits a few targets, or it's split between them. So maybe that works the same, or it could be base damage. I just like seeing big numbers. I'm happy. We are not doing too badly at the minute. Let's just save it in case there's a random boss. Okay, so we have some, what look like computers or keys. Rolf has found red card. So I'm assuming that these are the ID cards to open the dams. Yellow card. Good band. Blue card. Yeah, it's a shame it's not a red rear card. Can't it just say Amy healed Ruffle instead of touching him? And green card. No Skyly card, unfortunately. Yeah, we've successfully completed a page of the guide. Okay, so we are going to do the red dam next, I think. Even getting back into the town is annoying. We'll go this way, it's faster. Yeah, we'll go for red rear card next. Oh look, all the files have corrupted again. Just like PSO. If you want your memories erased, you can come to this NPC. Okay, let's just quickly stop at the hospital. And then we will head to the red dam. How are we doing for item space as well? Because we might need some space. That's very weird that the bass just seems to have stopped on the music. Yeah. We seem to have lost the bass. It's actually really funny. It's a shame we can't do this whenever we play episode 3 Card Revolution on Eat Less Range Foods, just because I can tell YouTube that it's not that song. Okay, Rolf is very, very full. We've got the base back now. There you go. Okay, so we need to go to Zema next. Or Zema, whatever it's called. F3 ROM hack that replaces Idler with Trick Track, if only. We need LJP for the base to be back. Actually, we can maybe do a Paseo actually, just to deposit some stuff. Yeah, it's probably a good idea actually just before we go to the dam, because I don't know how much stuff's in the dam. We've got all the money in the world anyway, so it doesn't matter. Do we actually need... Are we okay to deposit this gum now? I like the idea that he's just carrying around some used gum as well. So obviously we use this to get to the that boss fight against Nate first. I don't know if we need to take it with us anymore. Yeah, take this half-chewed gum. Look after it for me. Yes, I think as long as we've got a little bit of space, it's fine. So, Kane's got some space. Anna's got some space. I'll just deposit a couple of things for Rolf, maybe. Yeah, that should do. Make Anna lead. Is there any real benefit to having Anna lead then? Is she better to take as a lead character than Rolf? Let's have a look. So Ruffles got 144 defense. Anna's 136 at the minute. She's a little bit low level though. So I suppose there's not too much difference. I suppose the main difference is that Anna has quite a bit less health at the minute. Yeah, Ruffles kind of got main character syndrome at the minute. Okay, so we need to go back to Zimmer. Okay, now I need to find the jet scooter. So where is the jet scooter from, Zima? Yeah, I don't mind running to these because at least they don't one-shot me. Really? You're gonna let me go 2 steps and then ambush me again? I don't think I've actually seen what those Polizei guys do, because they just always die before they do anything. Okay, well that appears to be a red dam. He's here to make sure you snap into his Slim Jim. I think that's the true of real policemen as well. Aha, jet scooter. Really? So from what I remember, I think the red dam is the easiest of the four. But knowing what this game's like, just because it's the easiest of the four, doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Let's get on the jet scooter. Okay, we are in the red dam. Is it a jet or a scooter? That's the good thing. It's both. Hi, Pika. Okay, the guide actually says the red dam is pretty easy and there are only 3 floors. I like how it says only 3 floors. Okay, give me a map for red dam. Did you miss something? All we've done so far is we've done there's a place called Central Tower where we've basically got these 4 key cards. You also missed us play the piano. I'll say that hydrate. Oh, we now have Policy Axe. Do you know what? Use Aegir because I don't trust them. It's a shiny one. Even in all Phantasy Star games, we can't avoid the tower. We can never avoid tower. Be deceased. So we are going northwest, I believe. Take the chute in the northwest corner. I can do that. Okay, is it that chute? I think it is. Yes, that looks like the same chute that I need, I think. Take the southeast chute to get a fire slasher for Anna. Ooh. I mean, I can only assume that's maybe an upgrade. Could you not give me 2? So 1, 2, 4 attack. Now I'll find where this is. Yeah, 130, so it's a small upgrade. Yeah, exactly, a 10 menus just to give someone an item. Yeah, Passion Flame. I don't know what the sales pitch was like for the jet scooter. To be fair, we just kind of got it for free. Well, anything that makes Anna a bit stronger is good by me. Okay, so go up and then east to another chute. Is it this one? It is. Yeah, this is at least a symmetrical dungeon by the looks of things, which I'm quite appreciative of. So take the chute and go left to another one. Okay, so go around the pit. Oh, the squad has shown up. That last one just thought it'd be different and do a different attack. At least in this game you can see the pitfall traps. Yeah, I suppose that's one advantage. Kept Amy in your party the moment you reach a town. Second healer who doubles as an attacker is worth it. She's been really useful so far. Timu Robocops. Yeah, the Fire Slasher actually has a unique visual. It's kind of cool. Yeah, they are kind of similar to the robot like guard things, aren't they, from Phantasy Star 1? Don't paralyze me. I like how Amy just like killed half of them. They look cooler than Guild Chicks. They do. I will give them that. Okay, so Ruffle needs healing. That's about it really, just Ruffle. I found Fire Staff. Oh, cool. Speaking of Amy. I'll go through 10 more menus again. Oh, really? Amy's full. Right, so begins the juggling act. Hey, Amy. Give a dynamite to Kane. Hey, Rolf. Give the Fire Staff to Amy. We got that in the end. Need a break from everything, can't do anything right. I hope you're feeling okay, later. Yeah, we've done the give it to him, but now we actually need to equip it. I wish you could do it all from the same menu, but you know, I guess the game is from 1989. Gotta give it some slack. I wonder what's better actually. 2 knives or a staff. I've never used the staff at all. So we have, what, 96 attack with 2 knives. We have 100 attack with staff, but we'd attack twice. The thing is, for the 96 attack, I'm guessing that factors in the attack of both knives. So I really don't know what's better. I guess I can try the staff and see what it's like. Nobody is happier than a man with 2 knives. You're supposed to get SGS last night, instead a stupid bee decided to give you money. Yeah, it's even worse when it's fought on drops. I'm sure you know from hunting gold as well. I think we share in that misery. Yep. Doctor does more damage with a staff than with knives. Actually, for that staff, was that a one-hand weapon or was it 2? Well, it's only a one-hand weapon actually, so it probably is better than the knives. Just need to find another one or steal another one. I guess I can use shield later on to steal one. Oh god, the squad's back. Staff and a knife, yeah. That to me just looks like a perfect Asia. Please keep giving me encounters that have all the same enemy. Because Anna loves it. Literal play spots. They pretty much are, yeah. But basically, I think last time we played, it was sort of implied that we were being blamed for what happened with the dams. So the staff is actually a blade, apparently, yeah. Totally my fault, yeah, and not the horrific bio monster, you know? A bright red blade that confuses enemies. Authors found Sword of Ang. It's sort of something. It's an apt description because it's not a blade, and that's the confusing part. Okay, so it says, sword is powerful but has no defensive power. Don't equip it yet. To be honest, I've never used a sword blood roll from this. I've always used like double knives. I think just having the ability to attack twice is super useful. Okay, that's the most confusing thing I've ever read. Go down and around to the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to look at the map for this because I'm assuming there's like one specific route you have to go around. Let's see. Ah, yeah, it's actually pretty easy, actually. Like, actually pretty easy. For once. It would be nice if the entire police force wasn't against me, but, you know. That's like me saying go north. East. I thought you said west. I get what it means, like looking at the map, you do go down and around to get up to the northeast. But just when you read it, it just sounds weird. Yeah, let's pop another diamond. Used to live in the northwest. Son of Mech. Son of Mech. We're gonna fight Daddy Mech anytime soon, or? Their main distinguishing feature so far seems to be that they're brown. Sonomech like sonogram. I mean, they didn't really seem any harder than the other ones, to be honest. They don't skip leg day, they don't. I do feel like they're attacking Anna a lot. Anna would use Disco Bravement. She would. Okay, so go left and I should come on to some kind of computer. Well, first, robots. Preferably one with 50 hit, hopefully. Yeah, Anna is so good. Okay, so there is a chute there, so is it that chute? Yeah, I'm guessing it must be. Well, that looks like a keycard thing, so I'm just going to save it first. Heal up. If you're telling me to heal up, I'm healing. So I think we've got loads of diamonds, haven't we? I wish that when you go to use a diamond that it would show you your party's health at the bottom of the screen. That would be really, really handy. I don't know if there's a fight. I mean, it seems like a good place to put a fight, doesn't it? Does anyone actually need healing? Could maybe do a healing roll slightly. Everyone else is pretty much okay. There's a place to put the card in. I mean, give me a prompt to say, do you want to use the card would be nice, but I guess it wants you to figure that out for yourself. I'm going to take a guess and say that I think it's probably the red card. The dam locks open and rushing water is heard. Cool. And then it says I can exit after that, so that wasn't too bad. But that is the easiest of the dams, apparently. How would you even ambush me when I'm literally in the middle of the sea? I've got, yeah, one of the keys is on Anna, I think. I think because Rolf's inventory was full, so one of the keys is on someone else. So I do have all four, though. Yeah, that worried me first as well. I mean, that went pretty well. Do these all have unique dialogue now? Oh yeah, he's the guy who's... Well, I think these guys pretty much all have the same dialogue. We will believe in you and those who are fighting for us. I think they actually do have new dialogue, actually. I mean, 180 Mazette when I've got 80k. Seems like a no-brainer to heal, just for the TP back. And now it says I need to go to Query. And that is the red dam part done. So this is going relatively quickly. It does say in the guide, go and rest at Query, you will see why. I don't really see why, unless it was just go to Query because it puts you near the next dam. This say that those bad guys who were rebelling against Mother Brain are being chased by the robots the government sent out. Sucks to be them, doesn't it? Yes, I've met diesel people. Maybe not in this game, but... So I guess we can just leave Corey then. It feels like this part of the game is very robot heavy, so I think just keeping Kane with us is probably the best play for now. It might mean that later on we do have to level some characters quite a bit, but I feel like this is probably the best party for now. I like how it says, from Quarry, head north until you see a wide pass. Ah yes, north. Unless I can go this way. Can we stop with the missiles? It's a cool gimmick, but... I mean, I guess we use the jet scooter because going to a dam, that seems to make sense to me. At least it's not Arczyne fat missiles from Zero. Yeah, they really suck. I mean, I feel like I should be able to go in there given that we've been in another one before, but maybe not. Do your thing, Anna. That works. They couldn't render a barrage, so they just made one huge missile. Ah, maybe this one. This looks more promising. I feel like the encounter rate has gone up a lot. Jeez, Anna just like destroyed those. That would be the yellow dam then. Who would have thought that the yellow dam would be yellow? So first things first, I'm going to assume... This dam is bigger, but is not as confusing as the red dam. I mean, I'm happy to hear that. I am still going to get a map up though. I apologise for the music cutting on the game, by the way, whenever I switch to the maps. For some reason, there is not really a way of getting the music to stay on when I switch. I have looked in the settings and there isn't. Okay, we have a map for the yellow dam. It is quite big. There is also a lot of warp points. Do you capture audio separately in OBS? I choose audio input capture device, and it doesn't matter what I do on the PC, music continues. Yes, I basically just have it set up to audio capture. but for some reason, if a game doesn't have global focus sound, the sound goes off when I switch application. So go past the first pair of chutes after opening the door, which I assume means those. And take the top one from the next pair. Informer. They have quite a lot of health. Oh, these lower your defense. That's not good. They just wanted to inform you about your extended water jet warranty. Nah, I got an inform letter today from the garage saying my car needs to go in for a recall. Fur Gamma. I'm going to assume Fire Gamma? What for? I mean, they've classed it as like an urgent safety recall, but all it is, when you reverse in the car, you obviously have like a rear screen. And the car's a thing built into it where if you reverse and someone drives past the back of your car, if it doesn't think you're going to stop, it's got a feature where it's meant to just put the brake on. And apparently that may or may not work. It's only for that specific thing, so it's not like the car's dangerous to use or anything. But yeah, I'm going to take it in though. Obviously I have a rear screen. I have mirrors as well, but when I reverse, I have a reverse camera. I have a mirror. Yeah, it's slightly annoying that I need to take it in the garage at some point, but at least it's nothing actually dangerous or actively dangerous. Turn off the reversing camera, safety issue resolved. It's automatic, it turns on as soon as I put the car in reverse. These have a lot of health. I'm learning that most of the things here seem to have a lot of health. They do give a lot of experience though. Yeah, my car does that sometimes, kill me off. I've had it before where it's kind of slammed the brakes on because it thinks I'm going to crash into someone and there's like a huge amount of space. How is everyone else doing? Amy could use a heal, Kane could use a heal. Rolf could maybe use another one. It can do, yeah. If it thinks I'm like imminently going to crash, it will warn me to brake, and if it doesn't, it'll brake. I don't like most stuff like that on cars, to be fair. Are we finally good? No, Amy needs one heal. I think she's sitting on a huge stack of diamonds anyway, so she can use one of those. Okay, so there is 2 warps. Okay, so we've got 2 there, so I'm assuming it means these ones. It looks like they're the only other 2 I can go to. So which one do I take? Take the top one. Do. Oh, I don't like these guys. You know what I do, Ken. I am noticing as well that a lot of these enemies seem to be faster than me now. I think I'm probably have to heal up again after this. These are actually pretty rough. I wonder what type of damage their beam thing does. What if it's treated as like a physical attack or a technique attack? Oh, Ruffle leveled, and Amy, and Anna, and Kit. Everyone got a level. Doesn't happen very often. And Kane learned something as well. I feel like I've got so much money that I can just kind of chew through mates. It just doesn't really matter. It's harder than I thought. The fights here are actually pretty difficult, yeah. It's that meme where it says everybody like that. Okay, that'll do. So we ignore that shoot. Both of us found Kristanish. What the hell is Kristanish? It's something. Does the guy tell me what this is? It's armor. Chris Dennis. So, is it good armor? That is the question. So crystal armor is usable by... looks like Rudo. Kane. Yeah, it looks like Rudo and Kane mainly. So, time to do this again. Why is it called Kristanish? What does it even mean? Kane does need it, he is getting a bit beaten up. More turns of mech damage. I mean, his defense is actually pretty high, honestly. How does this compare then? So he's got 121, 133. That's just a nice little increase. Worth a little detour, I think. Now the guide makes less sense again. Hey, LGP. Yeah, Kane learned a new tech as well, didn't he? I do need to check that. Alright, let's see, what was it? Nagaj, which I'm going to assume is an upgrade of Gigaj. So probably, I'm guessing that's like big damage to one target. Like for mechs. Okay, the guide here makes no sense whatsoever. It's really badly written. I might have to look for a new guide for this game, honestly, because I've had a few problems with this guide. So let me get my bearings. So I think I know where I am at the minute. $140 to 160 single target mech damage. I mean, that's nice. I imagine it probably takes quite a lot of TP though, so it's probably something I can just use now and again. So I'm just trying to figure out this, because basically the next floor, most of it isn't traversable. You basically need to use warps to get around it. This is fairly nightmarish. They said this is easier than the red dam, but I really disagree. This seems a lot harder to me. Okay, well, let's go back to... So this should be... Let's go back through there a minute. So this is where I got the... Yes, that's where I got the Christinish from. So I know where I am now. I saw that LJP about the guy who sent you the hate mail on here, so I'm glad to ban him anyway. I never understand it, you just let people enjoy games. Okay, so we have to go back there. Oh, okay, so we need to work our way back. So we ignore that. I saw that's a new mech and that scares me. I might use Gigaj just because I feel like Nagaj might take a lot of TP. It is hefty. It missed. Well done, Ken. Try again. It missed again. Either I'm just very unlucky, or that's immune to Gigash. Just attack it. I know that some of the attack techs do have less than 100 accuracy, so maybe it was just unlucky. Didn't actually give that much more experience or anything. I know we do have Sarester, but it takes so much TP for not much HP gain. I see you've sidelined Nair. There is a very good reason that Nair is sidelined. If you played FF7, they basically, well, I mean, it's before FF7, but yeah. They did an Aeris, or rather FF7 did a Nair. Oof, exactly, yeah. She was not sidelined by choice, but she is here. Look, she is real, she's back. She did not die. I can probably use Rolf as a healer a little bit here, as long as I've got enough to get out of the dungeon. She got turned into a marketable figurine. So Anna could probably do with one more heal. Okay, so I basically need to work my way back to the first part. Okay, so that was the branching part. we now have a way ahead. They really did just run out of ideas for the enemy names in this, didn't they? Just use Gaj. I'm gonna try using it on this eyesore thing again. If it misses again, then maybe I'll stop. Oh, I hit that time, so it must have just been unlucky. They're all eyesores. I mean, they are. Ironically, the one that's called eyesore is probably the best looking of the lot. Thankfully, they do seem quite slow. Okay, yeah, so that's the starting place. That's good. So this time, take the bottom chute. An escape. I mean, that's handy, I guess, if I run out of TP. Walk left and take the first path going up. You should now be in a spiral area, or great. Go around and out the bottom. I mean, that's great to say, but when you can only see this much of the map, that's not particularly helpful. So back to our other map. I swear I'm using about 2 or 3 different sites here just to understand what I'm looking at. Well, there is literally only one option here. There is, if I'm reading this map right, there should be a chute up here. This is why they had helplines back then. I do wonder how many people used to use those helplines. I remember they had like absolutely extortionate like call charges to ring them. Okay, so now I'll figure out where I am, so... Yeah, so that box to the right of me is the Kristinish box. So there's only one warp. So what we're doing now basically is bouncing between the different floors constantly. Which is a nightmare because you have to keep consulting different maps. So what room is this? I swear I'm looking at the maps and just not seeing this room. Ah, never mind. Ah, now I see what it means by the spiral. Okay. So, are any other warps worth taking? Because there is a few optional ones. You want to use a helpline to figure out the correct route to avoid the guards outside Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time. Spent 4 days trying and got so wound up you decided to just use the help. No, it's for the same version of the game, it's just the wording in the guide is a bit weird sometimes. I mean, you know damn well that the only reason they've got these spirals in here is literally just to make you walk further to get more encounters. So... there should be a chute out the bottom. That one, I assume. Crystal Cape. So that, I believe, would that be Amy or Anna, maybe? Let's see. So you use a cape. And you use a cape as well. Anna's been getting a bit beaten up, so I'm probably going to give that to Anna, I think. The equipment from this dam will really trivialise the combat for a large portion of the game. I'm actually really happy to hear that. Okay, so what does this do to your defense? 137 to 143. It's not a massive defense increase, but it's a defense increase. Okay, so that is the cape. And there is another chute to the right, apparently. I assume this one? Twigman. Kane is getting a little bit low on TP, so hopefully we're done with this damn soon. Some armor can be used in battle. What do you mean by actually using it in battle? Is that just a way of like switching your arm around in battle, or? You don't even have to wear it to use it, it can just be in the inventory. So what is it? Is it a way of like getting the stat buffs from the armor or something in battle, but without actually equipping it? Or am I reading that wrong? Can be used as an item like mates. So what does it do though if you use it? Does it just equip the armor, or does it do something else? Yeah, Anna probably needs another heal. Like in Final Fantasy, because in Final Fantasy some items do spell effects if used. Try it with the crystal gear. Okay. So, and you said it doesn't use the item. It doesn't waste the item or anything. And that'll be the crystal chest. Maybe Fire Staff does something as well. So crystal chest, would that be Rolf, I think? Yeah, because he's using a ceramic chest, so... Okay, so we've got the 3 crystal armors now. And we've got the escapipe, so that's done. Remember in PS4 you can use some items to cast spells? Oh, okay. I'll maybe try that in the next fight then. Okay, once you have the crystal chest, then you can equip Rolf with the Sword of Angor. Guess we can try it. So 150 attack. 210 attack, okay. That did drop our defense a bit, yes. I kind of understand why you wait until you get the crystal chest for that. Wait, this is what I mean about this guide though. So it says, oh yeah, go right to get this item we've just got there. And then it says, oh, by the way, if you go back to where one of the previous chests was and then go somewhere else, you can get another item. Well, could you not have told me that at the time when I was there? Okay, so if you go up from the chute where you got the crystal cape. So crystal cape was over here. So up from here. I assume this one? Right, so let's try this then. So we have just saved it recently anyway, so Rolf, for example. I've got no idea what this is going to do. I'm just having them all use it just to see what they do. And I'll try the fire staff as well and see if it does anything. Cool, I guess. Okay. That's interesting. And yeah, fire staff does cast fire. That is really, really cool. Also seems very strong. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. Is it just specific items that do it then, or... Yeah, it also costs no TP as well. What are we doing? So... Oh, Rolf got absolutely murked in that battle. I don't know how that happened, but... Okay, so it's Gra that it casts, okay. I mean, if it's free damage, I mean, that seems really useful. Particularly if you're getting quite low on TP as well, I can see that being really useful. Amber Robe. Don't we have anyone with us that can use a robe? I don't think. It is armor 4 Hugh. Okay. Oh, so that is an armor that can cast Geresta, apparently. So it's another weird one that has a cast attached to it. That's cool. I mean, we can give that to Hugh when we get back. Whenever buying a monster shop, it's a free heal. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I mean, a free Gerest is really useful. Yeah, but that's a really cool ability. I had no idea that this was a thing in the game. So does this kind of thing continue in the later games? Obviously, without spoilers. Can you do similar things to this in 3 and 4 as well? It also makes me think that I guess it kind of lives on in PSO BB as well, with things like Glad Divine. We are still getting pretty beaten up here. It is quite tough fights. Thankfully, we do have literally all the trimats. We need to heal him more. Can. Okay, so from the crystal chest chest should go right and up. So the chest one was over here. Wonder if strength affects tech damage. I have no idea, honestly. I need to check the stats after the battle. I mean, honestly, particularly against the big guys that don't take much physical damage, it seems like a no-brainer to use this. Yeah, I need to try out the new sword as well, Shidonna. Actually, I don't know if there is a way to use shift on someone else, because I think when I looked it up, I think shift is only learned by Anna, and she can only cast it on herself, I think. So we are literally having a heal after like every fight, so I do need to kind of wrap this scam up soon, really. Okay, so Let's have roll for attack then, see how much damage he does. $22 to the so that's not too bad actually, because they do resist a lot of damage. Most people are hitting about 10, so yeah, I mean the item does seem kind of crazy. Having said that, he did just do 85 damage to that thing at the end. So maybe against monsters that don't take reduced damage, maybe it's better for him to melee, potentially. Okay, we are now in the Hellscape, but thankfully that appears to be the end of the dungeon. Let's just save again in case I get jumped. So I'm going to assume it's probably the yellow card. Dam locks open and rushing water is heard. Fantastic. So I'm assuming we can now just leave there. It does appear so, which is great. It's 2 out of 4 done. Out of curiosity, can we use Ryuko while we're in the jet skipper? We can. If you finish Blue Dam, you'll be about 50% through the entire game according to a 20-part walkthrough. The game feels honestly a lot longer than Phantasy Star 1. I think a lot of that though is just because how complicated the dungeons are. Right, so how are we doing for items? We might need to swing past the Paseo storage again, because we need to deposit this for Hugh and get a few mates as well. Yeah, and the laser knives as well. I mean, honestly, I don't really mind how much progress I make per stream, as long as I'm making some progress. I know there's been some streams of this where we basically just grind for most of the stream, but I feel the last couple of streams we've done of it, we've made a bit more progress. You got a notification that SectionSkyly went live. Gonna hop over and watch them. I can't recommend them. Terrible streamer. Did you actually just get a notification though just now? It's just pinged you on Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. Much appreciated. It takes so long to like empty your inventory in this game. If it's any consolation, Kilniath, I get it sometimes where there'll be a streamer I'll watch. I'll get notifications for them, like, on time, every week. And then Twitch will just stop informing me for months. Yeah, start this Vizzy phone that we may have stolen from you. I mean, what? My name is going to deposit this stuff now because we've got loads of money anywhere. And it's probably handy to have some spare gear for when you level other people. If you're not actively in an app, the only way it sends notifications is it has to go through Apple and Google's notification system. Yeah, baggage, please, yeah. It kind of sounds like you're begging him, doesn't it? Like, please. We'll deposit that for now. We can deposit one of the laser slashers. And the cape. We do need to upgrade those actually to boots. I know I've accidentally deposited those, but I don't know why he's still using shoes. We should probably be using boots. Thankfully the mechs can't chase you into town or stop you from using services. That honestly just gave me like a bad flashback to Final Fantasy X. When you get to that point in the game where you basically become like a heretic and no one lets you in the towns anymore. Okay, you can deposit the ceramic armor. You can deposit one of your laser knives. At some point we do need to steal another fire staff. Okay, so I need to get Rolf some boots. Can we get them here, or is it only shoes here? I'm gonna guess probably only shoes. None of the above, actually. Yeah, it's one of the things that I'm not a huge fan of, the fact that every single shop has different gear in it. I get it makes sense for progression when you're going through. Definitely get footwear, don't be like me. It's like getting hate mail in Phantasy Star II for not wearing shoes. I mean, boots are not that far through, so...
Piece of Orc's trash!
Thanks for that. It's one thing you won't like about Phantasy Star IV. The problem is I forget what's in all the shops, so I have to then go and check every single town to try and remember what's in them. Do you even have an armor shop here? It does not appear so. There's really not anything at all here, really, is there? You're not going to change your username again. Now we're all used to LJP now. I'm convinced that they pick up and move the shops whenever I go in one of these towns. After all that, it's still not the right one. The game is making Sky go senile. I think I was going senile before I started playing this. Well, at least in this town, it's right next to the teleport place. Boots, thankfully. We finally found some. I just find it weird that they says use it in good health. If you're ill, don't bother. You can use it as long as you're healthy. There we go. Alright, let's get a few mates because I think there's another dungeon coming up. Well, I know there is because, you know, all the dams are dungeons. They haven't invented insurance in Mother Brain's Utopia. Honestly, with the amount of money we've got, I'm just gonna go and buy trimates. They took one look at the feet and were like, "Oh no, you need boots, dude. Please wear them." Okay, so what town do we actually need to go to for the next dam? Because that'll probably influence where I actually warp to. Okay, so Blue Dam is the next one apparently. So Kueri is the best place to go to. Okay, so let's just stock up first. Because these dungeons have been pretty rough. I really wish you could select like a quantity to buy, but again, 1989 game, I can kind of figure it out. Time to spend literally all our money on trimates. I do kind of miss the burger and colas. Yeah, don't eat too many or you get fat like that 4 mile from PSO. $20.25 and we still can't stack trimates more than 10. Used to be an old bug that you could do on GameCube PSO, that way you could stack items higher than the stack limit, but it just disabled all the rare drops if you did it. Spending all my money on trimates is a very PSO thing to do. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Right, how are we looking? Justice for Cecile. you have a few. You have a lot. You have a lot. It might seem excessive, this amount of trimates, but it does not seem to be excessive so far. Of course we get ambushed straight away, because why not? I'm still trying to decide if Rolf's attack is worth it or not. He does a ton of damage, but he seems quite slow. With all the great art in Phantasy Star II and 4, it makes you wish that there was a visual text adventure game. I think there is ones for Phantasy Star II. I think there were... Was it for the Game Gear, I think? I want to say they were for the Game Gear. I could be wrong. Text adventures focus on the lore of all your party members before the events of Phantasy Star II. I wouldn't mind checking those out then, at some point. Yeah, I think they are literally called... I think there's, for example, like Phantasy Star II Near's Adventure, I think they're called, or something similar to that. But I don't know if they all come on the same game or not, or if they're all separate games. That I don't know. So apparently we go back up to where the Yellow Dam was. Yeah, oops, all graph. Is it any good? No idea, I've never played it. Yeah, do you think Amy's better off just attacking? It does feel like the fire staff is a little bit weak. Yeah, I've got no idea, Nerva, if they're any good or not. Okay, so we'll go back in here, I think. Take the jet ski to the Yellow Dam River and then go west from there. So I guess you just mean go across here? That's how I'm reading it. Find out, I guess. Guess that works out. That does appear to be a blue dam. Love the contrast in colour there. At least they're such a vastly different colour that I can kind of make them out. Yeah, this is the Vaporwave dam. Okay, so how brutal is this one? Let's have a look at the map for this one, and I'm actually really worried because they're getting more complicated now. So, blue dam. It's 5 floors. Each floor does look small, but there is a lot of warps again. So, first things first. Does the dam smell like berries and menthol? It kind of gives that vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, like blue raspberry. Okay, go left and up from the entrance. That sounds like someone's like old social media username. Cooleye61. At AOL.com. Yeah, is it yeah, Cooley61, I guess, yeah. The 61st in the line of the Coolies. Wonder if this is what brought about challenge mode. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it kind of feels a bit like that. Why is it called Cooley 61? I do like the design though. It is, you know, pardon the pun, but it is a cool looking monster. Or is it pronounced Cool Y61? We'll never know. He does appear to have a lot of health. Did have a lot of health. Yeah, I think that might be the player. Or Cool A61. Maybe it's the translator's MySpace. Yeah, that thing did a lot of damage as well. I can see that we're going to be chugging mates again. So who needs a most? One day I'll get the right menu first time. Anna. Amy. Okay, so we're left enough from the entrance to reach this chute. Okay, yeah, so it is over here, I think. Yep. Cooley61 seems to be a popular username. Just all Phantasy Star fans. Okay, go down and right to another chute. No, these guys are here again. Should make a rare cast called Cooley61. The original fridge. I feel like we're getting very used to that noise. I'll make one called Eyesore. I mean, to be fair, I guess Eyesore is more sort of rare cast proportions. Just wide. Okay, so yeah, I think it's that chute. I think. It's It's kind of hard because the reference screenshot gives you the parallaxes and like the tubes for the parallax are in a little bit of a different place, so you have to sort of disregard them and look at everything else. I think that is the right one though. Go left and follow until you reach a big open area. I assume it means that. Does the emulator let you turn off the layer the pipes run? I don't think so. It's only cheating a little. Yeah, I think it was Swamp Witch that told me about the ability to use items. That has been a game changer. Yeah, the fights are definitely getting more difficult though because I am having to heal after most fights now. At least heal 1 or 2 people. Okay, go up from the open area, which is where we're at now, I'm assuming. So again, just gonna cross-reference. I swear, it is so hard sometimes to actually tell where you are in relation to things. So we have an item box there. Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, I really like the music here. I mean, it is kind of funny that it is part of Trick Track, but... So we have there. So there is a warp. So there's 2 warps I can go to from here. Okay, so recommends going north first. Is that the north one, or is there another one further north? No, there is another one. I'm going to assume that's Crescent Gear. So, who can use that? We're getting loads of gear in this, these dungeons. Crescent Gear can also cast Garesta in battle. Part of me wonders if these armors that can cast Garesta are basically a way of allowing you to use a party that doesn't involve Amy. Because I guess if you don't use Amy, you are very limited for heals. So they recommend putting Crescent Gear on Ryudo, which I'm not using. Time to bring the Anna and Rudo powerhouse thing. I guess you probably could. I mean, having a free Garesta is pretty busted, honestly. So I think Garesta's as strong as a Dimate, I think. Just bear with me, because this dungeon is quite a long one. Okay, so once you've got that, you can go back and then go in the lower warp. So I'm assuming is this one? Then walk right a bit to another chute. Storm Gear. So Storm Gear is usable by Kane, apparently. Give the Storm Gear to Kane. I think the yeah, the Storm Gear though is apparently it's a headgear. So you should be able to equip it and the crystal one. So Storm Gear casts Gizan on all enemies instead of a group. Okay, that's pretty good. So who's hoarding it at the minute? Is it Rolf? It is. It's almost like they're preparing us for a boss fight. Okay, Kane now has Storm Gear, so that's good. I mean, let's try it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't paralyze me. I think at this point Amy can use shields and stay on items instead of replacing her. It does kind of feel like she's by far the least useful for attacking, so maybe she can just sit on shield and heal now. I mean, that did like 27 damage. So 27 damage roughly to everything isn't for free, isn't too bad. So once again, Anna needs healing. I feel like Anna just seems to attract more aggro. Don't know if that's actually a thing in the game, but it feels like it. She can probably take front spot now. Yeah, I mean, health's still lower than Rolf's, but at least her defense is pretty good. still haven't really found Sar that useful. It just feels like for the amount of TP it uses, giving everyone 20 health just doesn't seem that useful. I'd rather just use Giresta individually. I guess if you're in a pinch in battle, maybe it's useful, but... The reason I'm not using Naresta is just because it costs a ridiculous amount of TP. Size 20 TP. 20 HP, sorry. Yeah. So it's basically a regular Resta on your entire party. So it's not particularly useful yet. And then I think I'll just have Kane use a mate. God knows we've got enough of them. Alright, so let's try putting Anna first then. So Anna, then probably Rolf, and then yeah, Kane and Amy. Cool. So I guess we just use this shoot here, I'm assuming. Yes we do. Yeah, Anna is now the main character. Anna has found Colour Scarf. Where is Nair? Right there. But certainly not in the game anymore. Yeah, watch the last Phantasy Star II stream if you want to see what happens to Nair. And why she is not here. Okay, so what does Colour Scarf do? Yeah, can you imagine getting like stick drift or something in this room? We can't talk about Nair, I made that faux pas already. No, we like Nair here. Kinda knew what was what happened. Yeah, it was. I think it was like pretty much the end of the last stream that we did. So this Colour Scarf casts Sana in battle, and only Anna can equip it. Nair. Are we the naysayers? Wait, does anyone have any idea what Sana does? S-A-N-E-R. Because apparently that's what the Colour Scarf casts. Is it agility or... Agility to all party members. That's going to be useful because I have noticed the enemies are starting to attack faster than us, so that should help. Does agility affect in this? Does it affect your turn order, or is it just your chance to dodge? Or okay, so we now fall down the pit directly below the box, and you'll land right in front of the chest. I love that noise. Anna has found Snow Crown, which I'm going to assume is for Amy. Snow Crown casts D-Ban in battle. We're getting a lot of very useful gear here. If only we all made that noise when we fall down. It would make it slightly more comical and a bit more fun. I mean, stat-wise, there's not much difference between these and what we've been using, but the extra abilities are really handy. I'm going to forget everything that these do as soon as I stop playing the game. Okay, so go down from the chest, take the chute. Okay, so go up through a narrow passage. Oh, Cooley's back again. Well, let's try this. So, order, Amy. I thought we'd killed Cooley 61, but apparently he's back. It's somewhat nauseating if you focus on the pipes instead of your characters. It is not a nice effect. I get they were kind of showcasing what the Genesis could do, but yeah. Okay, you can use the Snow Crown. We'll also have... Anna can use... It's Cooley 62. You just typoed it. Use Nagaj. Yeah, I think I'll try that. With Anna though, I'm going to use the Colour Scarf. Kane can try using Nagaj. And then Rolf can just attack, I guess. Alright, let's see how this works. $136 damage from Nagaj. It did wreck his TP, but... yeah, Kane is kind of a monster here, isn't he? Bye, 61. It's also called Cooley 61 in Japanese. I mean, I'm assuming with the name being that weird, it must be a reference to something, I'm guessing. It's probably something super obscure. It just doesn't seem like the kind of name you just come up with. Guess what though? More gear. Wind Scarf. I mean, given we've already had some scarves, and it's called Wind Scarf, I'm going to assume sheer. Creator's very first CompuServe screen name. Sheer of the Wind, exactly. Take the chute to get a Wind Scarf for sheer, which casts Zan in battle. Okay. Go left and up to another chute going up. I assume this one. Only Zan, Kane gets Gizan. Yeah, exactly. It seems a bit of a scam, that, doesn't it? And then go up and take another chute in the upper left-hand corner. I have no qualms about using a guide for this because I would never get through this otherwise. You could say it's a Zan scam. I wonder with things like the colour scarf, with it raising your agility, I wonder if there's like different stages you can raise it. I wonder if you can just keep raising your agility, or if it's just a one-time thing. I think it's one time. Never tried it. I mean, I'll keep Amy on the crown then, and I'll see what she does. See what it does. Well, it didn't say it failed or anything. I guess I'll never know. I guess the players probably just use it once and then just put Amy on defend. So go down until you see a huge pit, apparently. Yeah, that would be the pit, and that looks like the console thing in the middle. Can't get there from here. Take the chute to the right of it. I think, yeah, we'll have Amy do the buff first, and then we'll heal next time. Yeah, that sword on Rolf is actually really strong. There is actually a bit more strategy now. Use the item for free Garesta. I know one of them was for Hugh, so that was the robe I deposited. I don't know if it's only Hugh that can use it or not, but yeah, so the wind scarf was Zan. So Anna can just attack for now, that's fine. Was it Crescent Gear? I want to say I think it was the Crescent Gear. There's been so many items in this. Yes, it was. Right, let's try that then. So you can use the Crescent Gear. Now, I don't know if that'll just heal. I'm guessing that maybe just heals him, because it doesn't give me an option to target it. But that's fine. Yep, so that is just a free Garesta. Yeah, so it's a free Garesta for whoever holds it, basically. I guess if you could target who you wanted it on, it would be a little bit too broken. Yeah, I was thinking that because Anna just seems to take a lot of the hits. She seems to get targeted a lot, so as you're seeing here. And Rolf's got Gear Rester anyway, so he can cast it if he needs to. So yeah, that might be a really good idea, actually. Does Anna have any space, or is she full? She is full. So... well, Amy kind of needs to heal, so what I can do is... we can give a Trimate to Amy just to free some inventory slot up. And then Anna can take that. Could just use the Trimate as well, that would have worked. Actually, I need to use one on it anyway, so I don't know why I went through all that. So I assume I go here. I'm pretty sure you can only use it in combat. I think it does say that. Let's try it though. For science. Let's just save it in case it actually uses it and gets rid of it. Nothing happens. Yeah, so it's in combat only. I guess it would kind of just make mates pointless, wouldn't it? Okay, so take the shoot. Go down to another shoot. That was just a try, mate. And go right and up to another shoot. Oh, that kind of scares me. First of all, we have a gold mech I've never seen before. And 2 coolies. It should have been at a mech. It actually says so the one that casts Gizan, that apparently hits everything regardless of groups. Okay, so let's use Colour Scarf first to get the agility boost. Amy can also... I think the crystal ones might be all target you. It's ATT Mech, it's here to talk to you about your wireless providers, right? So you can use Snow Crown. Storm Gear is the one that did Gizan. So, what's better to use here? Is it the Storm Gear or the Crystal one? can't remember the damage difference between Gizan. Cooley 61 is the prototype for Sinnohs. Yeah, I can see that. Not sure if they take more wind or grav damage. Let's try Storm Gear first then. And Ruffle can just attack one of the Coolies. Okay, that seemed pretty good. Amy is very slow here. Okay, so you can now use Garesta on, unsurprisingly, Anna, because I don't want to use the item on Anna yet because it'll waste her turn. But Amy's kind of only go for the heals anyway now, so... I guess Anna can probably use... the crystal item now? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, we've got one down. That was quite a tough encounter, actually. Well, having said that, really, the only one that needs healing is, I guess, Rolf, maybe, and maybe a small heal for Amy. She can use a normal rest on herself. Yeah, the combat's definitely got a lot more interesting with all these different items. Okay, that should be fine. So... I'm going to assume that's the shooter got to. Hold on. So that's the trimate there. It says go right and up to another shoot. I mean, that is right and up. Three of them. I guess Amy can probably just defend at the minute. Yeah, I did forget the snow crown. Our attack probability is decided on party order. I think the characters do it, so they do have an agility stat, which I don't know if it affects the turn order, but there are definitely some characters that seem to go faster than others. As for where you relate to the enemies, I don't know if the enemies have their own agility stat or... These guys don't seem to do too much damage. Yeah, so Amy is in the back at the minute. I know it's kind of a bit awkward to see because everyone's just in a line, but she's treated as being in the back at the minute. Agility affects turn order and enemies have their own too. Okay. I do find it funny that Amy got the killing blow. I'm quite glad I got a lot of trimates because this has been pretty rough. So mainly just Kane. Party position also affects order. Okay, that's actually really interesting. Imagine going through this and then missing some of the items. I'm not sure if it affects who they target. Okay, so I need to do the map here because... So from the trimate, go right up to another shoot. Okay, so there is another shoot further around that is also writing up. I also need to remember as well that the arrows on these shoots actually tell you if it's an up or down shoot. I always forget that. So we'll go right and up to another shoot. So that's a down shoot, so it must be the one over here. I don't like that we've got this fight again. Let's see. Use a snow crown. Yeah, I could do with some repels. Use the color scarf. I think for Roth it might be better to just use the crystal gear when there's a few targets. Wonder if Sword of Aang has a use. I did try cancelling there, but the button press held and it went the next turn. Can you please stop attacking Anna? Thank you. feel strongly that Cooley 61 is designed with the power load from Aliens in mind. Yeah, I can kind of see that actually, yeah. I can't remember what year Aliens came out now. Will have been around the same time, I'm guessing. Think of battles as all characters and enemies racing to the centre of the field from the starting positions. Those with faster agility get to the centre faster and get to attack. Enemies also attack those closest to the centre. Okay. So I'm assuming it's this one. So I'll go down and left. And what's this? When it branches off, up and down, go down into the chute. Sort of angles, enemies get destroyed by Pythagoras' theorem. Now 2 chutes, take the one on the right. Take the one on the right. I mean, there's literally only one here. There's a star missed. Not entirely sure what that does. I don't think I've had one before. Is it actually just a star atomizer? Is that what it is? Yeah, I don't think I've seen one before now, so they must be quite rare in this. Okay, so I take the pit on the left to continue. I assume them in this one. Go up and you'll see 2 pits. This is take either pit. I'm assuming them in these. I am saving it beforehand because I'm not doing this again. Cool. Right, who's got the blue card? I know you've got one card, but I forget which one it is. You have the green card, so it must be Rolf. Blue card, there it is. Yeah, it is a star atomizer, fair enough. Puts blue card inside, dam lock's open, and rushing water is heard. Cool, that is 3 out of 4 done. And now we can leave this godforsaken place. %50 completion. Hey. Also think that you could switch Rolf and Anna so Rolf gets hit more often. It's funny, we literally we had that at the start of the stream. Even then though, it seemed like Anna was getting hit more for some reason. Goodbye Cooley 61, we barely knew you. So I think that is probably a good place to end it for today. So next time we play, we will get the final dam done and then do whatever is after that. I have no idea what's after that. But yeah, we've got 3 out of 4 dams done. I think that's not bad progress, really, considering how annoying those dungeons were. So, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we should be more or less back to normal now for the stream schedule, as far as I know. Thank you for the bits killing me off. So there should be Discord meet on Saturday as usual, and then there should be a stream on Sunday. I think it's down as Monster Hunter Wilds at the minute, but I might do a poll in the Discord because I kind of feel like playing Phantasy Star II. So we might do Phantasy Star II. Or I might just put it as a poll in Discord and let you guys decide which one we play. I knew you'd be interested in Zero, Jack. Need to rush Zero. I need to do Tower offline at some point, but I think I'm nearly at super hard in multiplayer. Party order determines starting positions, but higher agility characters will typically end up in the front after the first few rounds anyway. Oh, okay. So yeah, there will be a stream on Sunday. So there should be a video on Tuesday. So we should be getting back to normal video uploads as well. Still need to do the main quest. So yeah, we'll end that one there for today. Again, thanks for watching, and again, apologies for the bit of the mix-up with the stream days and the shorter stream last time as well. We should be back to normal now. So yeah, if you have enjoyed the stream, please consider liking, subscribing, join as a member on YouTube if you want to. You can sub or follow on Twitch. You can follow Bluesky, X, Discord. I'm everywhere basically. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, and I'll see you on Sunday for another stream. I did literally have to watch paint dry. Yeah, see you guys.